Well, hello there, Taurus and Taurus rising. So, we have another big month, but this time I get to tell you about good things instead of so much intensity. Although we do have one tense aspect that's coming in April that's going to be kind of a kicker. After that, the energy kicks in and it gets powerful and it gets exciting, and it's the kind of energy I love telling you guys about. So, let's start with talking about this Aries energy that's just going on right now. Now, if I come off a bit direct or passionate or really, really excited or just energized beyond what I normally am, it's because I've really tapped into energy lately, and the energy that I am feeling the strongest is Aries. Now, I have an Aries moon, so I really want to just kick some butt and take some names. Like, I'm in a kick-ass mood. I just feel Aries. I feel the confidence of Aries. I feel the excitement of Aries. I feel the rebirth and new beginning of Aries. And that's the way this month is going to feel for you. Where last month broke us down and took away some very hard things for us to face, and it made us look more at relationships than we wanted to, and it made us dive into some deep personal things within ourselves that we needed to face, some limitation within ourselves that we had to acknowledge. This month is going to be nothing like that. It's going to be about that fresh new beginning after you've had everything taken away. It's like moving to a new house, and it's a fresh new start. And that's what it's going to feel like this month. But we have to get through one more negative, very harsh energy, challenging thing to go through this month. And then after that, we're going to kick some ass. We're just going to have a great month. So let's get started. On the 2nd, we have a really amazing day for everybody. Mercury is going to be positively aspecting Saturn. And believe me, anytime that Saturn is positively aspected, that means that that planet, that teaching planet, is going to go in there and give you all the tools that you need to succeed. It's not going to hold you back and limit you. It's going to think that you deserve it and that you need to have it. And so you're going to feel this support, and you're going to get resources, and you're going to get all the tools you need, and it's going to seem to flow and come easily. And that's when Saturn's in there positively aspecting us and really helping us out. And this is going to be in your 12th house. Now, you guys are one of the few, I think, that I looked at the readings on, and you still have some internal work to do. I don't know why you're the chosen one, but unfortunately you are. But there's a lot of other positive things that I can talk about in career and in money, which is where you guys really want to talk about. But for now, let's start out with this. On the 2nd, you have Mercury, the planet of communication, and Saturn is the great teacher. It's the planet that produces results. It is in your 12th house, and it's asking you to really dive deep in. Anytime that you go into your 12th house, there is latent things in there. There are things in your subconscious that are holding you back. There are self-sabotaging behaviors that's deep within yourself. It's where addiction lies. It's where we don't want to face things. It's where we hide things from view. It's where we keep everything that we don't want everybody to see about us. We only want to project the positive, but there's deep things within all of us that we have to actually identify. And so for you, Saturn's going to be giving you the tools to acknowledge them in a positive way. You're going to feel close to somebody, close enough that you can reveal that deep dark chocolate layer and tell them that you have these problems. And they're going to be accepting of these issues, and they're going to love you anyway. So you're going to have a great support system after you reveal this, but that's only if you reveal it. If you want to keep it hidden and if you want to fight this energy, then you won't benefit from this energy. A lot of times we still want to keep things repressed and hidden, but what the energy is trying to do is remove all shackles. You know, March and April are removing our shackles. And for you, these are internal shackles. These aren't as much as external influences. You're your own worst enemy in this particular type of energy. And so the universe is saying, I've took away the stuff that prevented your sun from shining in March. And I've really asked you to turn inward with the Pluto-Uranus square. So you at this point know what the energy is talking about. You know, you've already faced it. It's your demon, and you understand the demon. It's just whether or not you want to deal with the demon. That's the clincher. But you have supportive energy right now. It's time to acknowledge your limitations. And Saturn is going to be in there giving you every tool that it can to make you succeed in acknowledging that limitation. And it's going to remove your shackles from that. It's going to make you, it's going to release you from some of these things if you can face them. Now on the 4th is the energy that I was talking about that we have this month, and it's the only difficult energy that we have this month, and that's the 4th of April. We are going to be having a full moon lunar eclipse in Libra in 14 degrees. Libra is how we partner with people at work, how we partner with ourselves, the relationship with ourselves, the relationships from others, predominantly with others. But if we're turning inward and we're looking at how we partner with ourselves, then it's how our partners perceive us. So it's a lot about how we're going to achieve success in relationship. Now, I'm going to explain a little bit about what a lunar eclipse means in astrology. In astrology, basically, the Earth blocks the sun and shadows the moon. So if you were to remove your emotional restraints at this point, and if you were just to ask, if the universe was just to ask you, are you stable? Do you have a solid foundation in your partnership? Libra is all about partnering for a very, very long time. And for you, this is going to be in your 6th house. And so this moon, this partnership moon, is going to be asking you, can you see a long-term partnership with your career goal? Where you work? What kind of path you're gonna go, and the company that you're interviewing for, or the company that you're seeking, or the company that you want to build a foundation in, is that gonna be a good partnership for you? If not, then it's gonna remove that from you. It's not gonna allow that to happen in your life. So this could be very jarring and upsetting. Now, mind you, this energy is being squared by Uranus and the Pluto square energy, you know. Those planets take a really long time to part and to move out of our way. So just understand that we still have that aggressive, unpredictable energy. And that unpredictable and aggressive energy is in this lunar eclipse. Now, a lunar eclipse only happens 2 times a year. So it's kind of got the energy of about 6 full moons. So this is jarring. This is a dead end. This is a removal. This is a cumulative energy that says, if you can't see yourself successful, if you can't project yourself further down the line, if you need and crave stability more than any other sign, Capricorn and you. And so you've got to really look at this company that you're interviewing for, or this career goal that you're looking at, or a partnership with a new business venture. And you've got to really analyze this, because I'm telling you, if you don't, the universe will. It will remove it. It will not make it an option for you anymore. And that can be very jarring because, as I said, this has got Uranus, unpredictable energy in there. And so you could not expect what's going to happen. So just think about that. Think about if you could remove emotion, that you're scared, that you're fearful, that you need that job to pay your bills, but you know that job isn't going to work out for you. You know there's no longevity in that job, but you want to accept that job because it gives you money right now, and it'll pay for that solid foundation that you so crave. Hold out, because if you don't, you're not going to be successful in it anyway. So it's going to be jarring anyway, because if you accept the job anywhere around when this energy is going on, then it's not going to be a successful energy, and Uranus is going to go in there at some point and just get it out of your life, and it's going to be very, very dramatic when it does it. On the 8th, so we just got done talking about the 4th, so now we're on to the 8th of April. This is when the energies shift. This is when the intensity starts to pick up and be more positive. This is when Aries energy comes in. It feels like we're going forward finally. We're done with the limiting energies pulling us back. We're feeling Aries. Because Mars is going to be in Venus for the first part of the month, so you're going to be attractive. You're gonna be alluring. People are going to want to hire you. So even if that job didn't work out, don't worry. Go out there and get some more perspective jobs, because you're on. You have the energy. Your Venus is making you dazzle, and Mars is making you just magnetic and passionate. And that's going to draw people to you because your confidence is going to be pretty high because of the new changes you're making. And then Mars is going to go into Taurus, into your sign at the last part of the month. And it's going to give you all of the energy to get your foundation stable and to get the money that you think that you deserve, to get the things that you want. So harness all the Mars energy and the Venus energy as well in this month. But when Jupiter goes direct, it's going to be in Leo. And this is a vivacious, passionate, fun energy. And this is going to be in your 4th house. Now, you're going to be evaluating relationships in this energy. This is going to be about relationships because right now you're evaluating whether or not you want to be in, like, who you want to start relationships with. You're going to be looking at your past relationships, and you're going to be comparing it to the current prospective relationships, and you're going to see if there's any similarities, and you're going to be evaluating that through this Jupiter. And now understand that Jupiter is an expansive planet, so it's going to be expanding the amount of potential opportunities. So maybe you don't want to limit yourself with just this one opportunity. Maybe there's multiple opportunities, and you need to figure out which opportunity that is. And that's because Jupiter is going to be in there giving you lots and lots and lots of opportunity. You may find that you will be moving right around the 8th, or thinking about moving, or setting up a plan to move, or you may be getting to your destination to where you're moving to right around the 8th. Now mind you, as soon as you hit the road running, you're going to have opportunity and expansion to be able to do this. And you're going to have Jupiter, the planet of luck, out there kind of lining everything up for you. So if you are moving to a location, just know that it's going to work out and it's going to seem to flow pretty easy. And Mars is going to be in there making you passionate and excited and confident about this new decision. So this positive energy that you're going to be feeling is just going to get you ahead. There's nothing holding you back now. And then on the 14th, we do have a difficult day on the 14th, and that's just Venus opposes Saturn in your 2nd house. Now, you hit the ground running, say you move somewhere, or say that you're thinking about moving somewhere, and Venus, the planet of partnership, the planet of pleasure, the planet of creativity and kind of wanting you to see it all go the right way, because it just wants to bless you in that way, because Venus is your ruling planet. It's going to oppose Saturn. So Saturn's going to give you a hand slap, and it's going to humble you a little bit. And it's going to make you understand that I know that you see this big long range goal of all this money down the line, and you are you're lining up. You want to maybe buy a car, you maybe want to buy a house, or you maybe want to rent a property at a location, but you're going to have to get humbled first, and you're going to have to maybe take something that isn't so perfect right away, or maybe that it doesn't fit into the time frame that you want these possessions and this life and this everything to go. You're going to be very, very impatient because you have Mars in you. You're going to be very, very impulsive. You're going to want it now, and it's going to be a greedy energy. But Saturn's going to go in there and slap your hands and say, you don't get that. Sorry. Not yet. There's a little bit more for you to do this month. On the 18th, we are going to have a new moon in Aries, and that's going to be in your 12th house again. Ugh. So you, as I said before, are one of the rare signs that are going to be turning inward. And you're going to be finding solutions within yourself to stop self-sabotaging. You're going to get to wherever it is that you're going, or you're going to be looking at new business partnerships, or you're going to be wanting to make these new beginnings. But when you get this way, you feel a lot of anxiety. And when you feel a lot of anxiety as a Taurus, you tend to self-sabotage things. You tend to do behaviors that don't allow you to reach your full potential, because you almost have a fear of reaching your potential. You know it's there. You can see it. You know it's going to be successful, but you may not have the confidence in yourself to do it. So this energy, this new moon in Aries is going to be a beginning. It's going to change that energy, that fear. It's going to, instead of that fear controlling you in a negative way, it's going to push you forward. But at first, you've got to acknowledge the fear. So at first, you're going to feel the anxiety, and you're going to feel the limitation, and you're going to feel like you can't do it. But then Aries is going to be in this new moon saying you can do it. You have the self-confidence to do it. I'm going to show you some new solutions, because this is a new beginning, and this is your start. This is your spring. This is your time to go forth and reach potential. But acknowledging the inner turmoil is what you're going to have to do in this energy. And just go with this energy and know that the universe is going to give you all the tools this month. So don't even let it limit you. And then finally on the 22nd, we have a Mercury alliance positively with Pluto and Jupiter in Taurus. And so you are going to feel like conversations are just going. Like you can't be social enough. People are going to want to spend time with you. They're going to be drawn to you. There's going to be so many opportunities that you didn't even see coming, because expansive Jupiter's in there and Pluto's in there, like demanding a rebirth to your situation. You experienced tremendous breakdown in March, and then with some of this lunar activity that was on the 4th of April. So now these planets are giving you a prize. They're giving you something they're giving you a big, huge present, and that is just your ability to attract people to make your situation better through a conversation, through interaction, through social networking, through, I would tap into every resource I have. I would spread myself out amongst others, and I would really get to know and reconnect with people. This is a very big reconnective energy. So maybe there's some networks of friends that you lost touch with, and this energy is going to let you reconnect and reach that potential with that energy. It's a great month for you. The lunar, we're going to go through the lunar activity and it's not going to be great, but we need to remove emotion right now. We need to remove our emotional shackles right now. We need to stop having anxiety over things that we shouldn't. We need to stop having self-sabotaging behaviors. Latent, deep, dark things need to stop shackling us and not allowing us to push forward. With all the Aries and the Mars energy and Venus in positive aspects all month, trying to get us to push forward, this is the month to make any long-range goals. If you have a dream, if you have a hope, if you have a goal, if you have anything that you want to do, make it your focus. Make it your mission to really tap into that energy and push forward with it. And you're going to see that this month is just going to blow your mind. It's going to set your life in a new direction, and it's going to be better than you ever expected. And I just hope you have a fabulous, power-packed, and wonderful April, because in May we have a very, very powerful retrograde again in a personal planet. And it's going to ask us to look back and fine-tune things and tweak things, which you kind of are already going to kind of be feeling with all that 12th house energy. So you're going to acknowledge it, bring it forth, and you're going to try to unshackle from it. But we're going to fine-tune it in May. So have a wonderful and fabulous April, and I hope you have a great month.